Yeah, my mom's actually battled cancer twice, and the first time, a little over 20 years ago. And it actually came to a shock as our family. My mom was diagnosed with breast cancer at 42. And growing up, my mom was my gym teacher at school. She was a swim instructor. So always really fit, active, and healthy, but yet diagnosed with cancer. And my family lived in what I call the medical model at the time. And we were always taking drugs. My mom was always taking some sort of medication, but she went and had a mastectomy. She went through rounds and rounds and rounds of chemotherapy. And Ty, I can still remember this day, seeing my mom's hair fall out. I remember looking at her after the chemo treatments and thinking she had aged 20 years in 2 weeks, and just saying to myself, I never want to see anyone have to go through that again. And that's really what drove me into being a physician, is seeing how sick she was. And so she was diagnosed as being cancer-free and healthy, but really for the next 10 years after she went through chemotherapy, she was really sicker than ever. She spent half of her days in bed, even after, I remember she'd get home from work at 3:30 and sleep till 6 every night. She struggled with depression, she struggled with chronic fatigue, anxiety issues, and leaky gut, digestive issues, just sick all the time. And 10 years later, I was actually working as a nutritionist in Orlando and finishing up my doctorate, and she called and said, "Hey, I've been diagnosed with cancer again. What do I do?" And I flew home from Florida to Ohio, and we sat down and prayed together, and I just said, "Mom, I think we need to take care of you all naturally." And so we started an all-natural treatment program, and she started juicing vegetables every single day. We had her start doing antioxidant-rich foods, loads of probiotics, and using things like essential oils, in helping her body heal. We followed this treatment protocol for about 4 months, went back to the oncologist, and their first recommendation was surgery and radiation immediately. And we followed it for 4 months. After 4 months, went back to the oncologist, got a CT scan, called us 2 days later. He said, "This is incredible. We don't see this." He said, "But the tumors have shrunk more than half."
Wow.
He said, "I keep doing
whatever you're doing, it's working, right?"
Yeah, he said, "Come back in 9 months." We went back 9 months later, and complete remission. And today my mom is in the best shape of her life. In fact, her and my dad just retired from Ohio down to Florida, and she water skis every day. She's ran 3 5Ks with me in the past few years and gotten second, third in her age group.
Wow.
And she says she actually feels better now in her 60s than she did when she was in her 30s. And so she actually now teaches people how to use essential oils and make healing smoothies and juicing vegetables and how to ferment their own food. And so she just she's doing amazing.
That's
so,
awesome.
Yeah.
Okay. Hi, this is Ty Bollinger. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video that you just saw, click the link below to subscribe to our YouTube channel, and we will provide you with the most up-to-date information from nutritional experts all over the world to help you stay healthy.